Hey, Atlanta. I'm not even talking about Atlanta business. He could probably still sell out State Farm every night of the week.
Man, that shit is AT-tail. Where you from? Atlanta? The AT-tail? Because everybody want to LA. How y'all let Wack do this? How y'all let Wack do? Y'all whole rap scene is telling. Y'all niggas don't got nobody but Lil Baby and 21 Savage. They the only ones who held it down and kept it solid. The rest of y'all homies is Telemundo. Here at Talala. You niggas are snitches, bro. I said it. You got Gunna. You feel me? Young, I wish I was a thug until the lights hit me and then I told on everybody. You feel me? QC, gonna tell on everybody A through Z. QCP, tell on me. You feel me? Come on, bro. It's a whole lot of Atlanta going on, bro. Whole lot of snitch shit. Oh, man, Atlanta got the top, blah, blah, blah. That's because they told on everybody. What's the deal, y'all? Sharp Top and Trap News Network. Back in the same, like good crack in the same here at TNN. Clap. Trap News Network. Clap. I was going to pat my girl on her forehead and do it, but then she probably would have hit me in my head. And she looking at me like, nigga, I'm so glad that you just made the better decision not to do that. I was going to tap her on her forehead. Tap. But she looking at me like if I tapped her on her forehead, she going to not put my thingy in her mouth no more, so... You gonna put my thingy in your mouth if I tap your forehead? I'll cut the camera on you. Oh, alright. Anyway, because y'all be... Yeah, now what? Anyway, we jumping into this content. Shout out to Saturday mornings, man. In bed with Bae. I love you, boo. Finna tap it. I said I love you.
I love you, too.
Oh, okay. Just say it back. Who be watching my ears? Who? Those people? Them? Those people? Can I say what I want to say?
No.
Yeah, all right. It's not my fault. She's sucking on a snitch. Anyway, we jump into this good content. We're getting into this good news you can use. Get down, Jay, finna get nobody's college. You almost caught me with that elbow. That elbow almost came. Let's jump into Joe Budden, man, reacting to Atlanta. Let's get into this good news you can use. Let's get down, Jay, finna get nobody's college. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Outside of Atlanta, he is putting on a master class in how to take a good brand and totally f it up.
Them niggas want a reality show now.
Work out.
Fucking check, they want a reality show now.
Do a push-up. Nigga, go get some facial cream. You niggas look dry, ashy, and broke. Talk about who told on who.
They look like a dab. Dry, ashy, and broke. Dab.
All right, hip-hop has been rocked with the news that it looks like Young Thug was out here snitching the whole time. Now, we got to see what the Podfather had to say about this. Let's see what the Joe Budden Podcast thinks about all of the interrogation audio of Young Thug and how this affects hip-hop. I need y'all to like the video and subscribe. This is a good one. Let's get it.
All right, now that that's out of the way, boy, you Atlanta motherfuckers. All right, how do we lay out the foundation for what's going on? They're calling Atlanta Ratlanta.
Damn.
Rollo and Thug have been back and forth for, I wish they would take me out the group chat.
Yeah, a couple days there.
Okay. Back to the Rat Olympics.
Indeed.
So everybody's telling basically something leaked with Young Thug's interrogation from a million years ago. Let me see if I have any clips that I could play.
And it seems like the court system is just like, oh, so all you niggas want to act tough, act like you this, act like you that. Boom, everybody's telling.
And it sent the streets in an uproar because it sounded like he was telling. But then street niggas started saying that he wasn't telling.
Yeah, what I heard, I didn't really hear nothing with him telling. Maybe I ain't hear the whole thing in its entirety, but I ain't hear him tell nothing. Which one did you hear?
Uncle Wayne from New Orleans. I'm from Atlanta. This nigga was in Atlanta and I was in New Orleans. I said, what the fuck? That was so weird. This nigga fucking shot at this nigga to us. Honestly, I don't know who the fuck did. They said Roscoe, but I don't wanna block out y'all case by saying Roscoe ain't do that. Say no, Roscoe, man, fucking scrub. That food. I'm like,
The audio's not the greatest, but that's just one of the clips that were floating around. There was another clip. I wish I could find it. All right, here we go.
this
Yes, sir.
promises, make promises. Just keep promises. Whether you anytime you ever think you want to know anything, tell me. I'll tell you anything. But you tell the world. What you
I can't even get in touch
Yes,
with
you
you.
can.
I don't get no.
Okay, what he's saying here, I'll read it in case you don't see it. Promises, we'll just keep promises. Whatever you and anytime you ever want me to tell you, I'll tell you. But don't tell the world. What's your number? I can get yada, yada, yada. He said, what's your number?
Yeah. Speed out one.
Okay, so who are the street experts up here? Because that's not me.
That's Ice. I'm not the.
That's Freeze and
no,
Flip.
No, it's not.
Freeze and Flip are the street
Flip.
experts up here.
Y'all got it.
All right, Flip. What do you think of all this? Before I give my opinion as a non-street person.
It sounds funny. He did wrong according to him that he was just lying. But sometimes lying and getting caught on audio it could translate different in the public. It's bad, to say that. But do we have any information do we have any information of what he said was used against anyone to put anybody in jail?
Well, the person,
That's one.
Not that necessarily that was used, but the person that he spoke about, Pee-wee, was the one that was sentenced for shooting up Lil Wayne's tour bus. That's the incident that he's referring to. Now he's saying, I said we sold weed to Wayne in order to make it seem like we was cool with him. Like he was saying I was lying to them so that he didn't get in trouble. Mm-hmm. Like we ain't got beef with him. Why would he shoot up his tour bus? We were selling weed to Wayne.
Got it.
That's Thug's version of why he talked to them and what he was saying.
Which is still admitting to a crime. Selling weed is not legal. It's not legal at all. That's definitely still you telling on whatever. But okay.
Well, I'll let you finish with the.
So like I said, if there was no information used to put anybody away, he did a bad thing, but I don't think.
Which in a series of tweets, Thug calls this an honest mistake.
Yeah,
that's what he said. He said I made an honest mistake.
What was the actual?
That's a snitch, bro. What you mean an honest mistake? Now you moving the goalpost. It ain't no different than Gunna. You feel me?
Mistake.
What was said in this old interrogation video?
Giving the police any information whatsoever.
Talking to the police.
Talking
saying
to
he's not ratting, but he made an honest mistake. That's what he's saying. Y'all could keep having y'all who rat and who didn't rat conversations. The Young Thug stock, hey, Atlanta, I'm not even talking about Atlanta business. He could probably still sell out State Farm every night of the week. Outside of Atlanta, he is putting on a master class in how to take a good brand and totally fuck it up. And nobody wants to say it. Did he do a first day out freestyle?
He didn't do anything.
He does features.
He made a bunch of phone calls to tell people how he felt about Gunna.
He did.
Chatty.
Started.
Chatty. Why all these people know how the fuck you feel about Gunna? Chatty. All you street niggas, chatty, the new street niggas. Yeah. All you fucking emotions. No music that did nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, you're right, Pete.
No attempt.
But nothing.
No attempt at that. The branding and marketing genius that he's shown himself to be, it ain't even been flashes of that. Every time you see him, there's an embarrassing look that comes with it. I.e. the awards. I ain't gonna go on because I love too many niggas in Atlanta. But he looks a fucking mess. And because we love hip hop, we just...
Yeah, he looks pretty stupid. Like, I'm not sure if you guys are keeping up with what's going on, but it looks extremely stupid. You feel me?
Supposed to stay quiet about it? I don't give a fuck who's ratting and who ain't. That ain't my business. But when you talk about taking a pristine business that was worth what it was and just kaputting it, he's putting on a clinic in that.
You're referring to him not embracing Gunna, and that's what you're referring to.
Well, that's only a small part of it.
He could have did it without embracing Gunna.
That's some God universe shit.
Okay, so
right, you got to decide if the person.
Hey, do you think that it's karma that Young Thug is now getting this type of treatment after his flu flammery towards Gunna? Because that could be a thing too. That could be a whole thing.
That you turn your op has a bright future and is gonna manifest that better without you. Like, that's some universe shit. I'm not just putting that. He could have put his head down.
Got to work.
Come out, not been chatty patty. Got to work, even if he was hoarding it until his label situation came out. Because that's the other S word I want to bring out. Support. See, I've seen this movie before. I've seen this movie before of an artist that has Kevin Lowndes and an artist that don't.
You was the starting role?
No.
That nigga Joe was for sure the starting role.
I'm gonna see what you
I
go
fell
with
out
this.
of favor with my entire label. I was out of there. That's a whole different thing. Kevin Lowndes, shout out to Kevin Lowndes. Praying for you always. Kevin Lowndes had 300. 300 had dumb. Kevin Lowndes took the stand. Whatever hits you heard, whatever marketing, however he appealed, the GQs, all of this white press, all of that crossover appeal shit, none of that happens by yourself. Mm-hmm. That's not just you in Atlanta in a basement making slaps, unless you Soulja Boy, and even that has to be connected to a label somehow. So then there was the 300, everybody in 300, no longer in this building. We sold this. There was that whole thing. And now Kevin Lowndes is going through whatever he's going through on his own. I'm sure he's got his plate full. And he ain't really there from looking. And it looks like somebody of Kevin Lowndes' stature is not there anymore. It looks like an artist that's left to his own...
Figure it out.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. And it looks a fucking mess. It looks a mess.
Like, he started, like... You beat this case...
Yeah, Young Thug forgot that he wasn't the true independent artist he lied about being. And a lot of y'all forget that y'all not real independent artists. Y'all be lying about y'all success and lying about y'all status. And then when you get that rug pulled from up under you, then you no longer know what to do.
Or the plea, but you avoided prison. You come home. You stood tall. You didn't say nothing. All of hip hop, especially Atlanta hip hop, was there to embrace you. It was like a perfect storm for you to drop whatever. You started teasing the project. I remember when him and Shorty was at the Heat game, wearing jerseys with the album. They sent out spiders to influencers and media folk promoting the new album. Like, even now, if you go look in his comments, people are like, yo, dog, we don't care. Drop the album. Drop the album. Drop the album. It's almost like I think like he feels a lot of pressure to drop. I can't drop this yet. But what works against him is the fact that, what I said a couple pods ago, Gunna came out and didn't miss a beat.
True.
So you dissing this person subtly. You're doing a little tweet thing, like you said, you're calling everybody. You're doing it that way. And he's making joints. And you're missing.
Yeah, you should stop that just from how it looks on you and how it seems to be affecting you. You're not affecting your enemy. Like, I don't understand some of this shit.
Me either.
The person that you shooting at just started a running club. You got 5,000, it's called Wanna Run, WUNNA, Wanna Run. Got 5,000 people donating money to the charity. Like,
They figure started a fucking run club. Gunna just totally went the other way on you.
somebody with sense would be in his corner saying, these optics are bad.
It looks bad. It looks bad.
Stay low and keep firing. Fire differently. You gotta learn the corporate way to get your shit off. Where nobody knows that that's what you're doing or how you feel about it. He's a mess.
This whole shit is a mess.
Yeah, it is.
Yo, I was up at 5 this morning listening to street niggas prove they point to act. That's my point. That is my point. With all respect to Act, you know I love you.
Of course.
You my man. This has nothing to do with you.
Right.
But where I'm from, that just wouldn't happen.
It's not supposed to.
That just wouldn't happen. Y'all need a reality check. Y'all niggas need to hold a mirror up. Do some fucking self-reflection.
Them niggas
Come
want a
out of
reality
jail
show
and
now.
work out.
Fuck a check. They want a reality show now.
Do
they
a
wanna be the
push-up,
star.
nigga. Go get some facial cream. You niggas look dry, ashy, and broke. Talk about
Go get some facial cream.
who told on who. I'm not covering it. I ain't. Sorry. If you think I don't have better shit to do than this.
I'm covering it. I ain't got shit else to do.
All right, so Joe got a lot of good points. The pod got a lot of good points, and this was a very heated discussion. And I do agree. The issue is it's a lot of Caucasian YouTubers that make millions of dollars talking about this stuff. Y'all know who they are. I'm not trying to diss them. I'm not mad at nobody for getting their money, but that's where this snitch culture comes from. And then you got guys like me, and even somebody like Academics. Like Academics, he covers a lot of stuff. He makes a lot of money, but he doesn't make a lot of money in that beef snitching sector anymore, right? He's more of a, I just come on and talk about the trending topics guy. It's other guys that literally make millions off going to hoods and interviewing people about street stuff and, you know, doing these long documentaries about Chirac and all this other stuff.
Shout out Trap News Networx.
Like I said, y'all know
Adam 22.
who they are. And so then you have some of the black commentators just trying to keep up with it. Y'all know my channel. Unless it's a super big snitch story, I don't make a lot of beef and gang rap content. But this is Young Thug, so we gotta cover it. I do think Young Thug looks very hypocritical.
Now, Young Thug looks extremely hypocritical because he came down on Gunna like a ton of bricks. You feel me? All over Gunna's head, man. Gunna's this, Gunna's that. Would you bam this? Would you bam that? Blah, blah, blah. Da, da, da. All this and all that. That's cool. You feel me? But, man, Snitchiana.
Do I care about whether or not he snitched? No. I just care about the fact that you said all of this stuff about Gunna, but here you are looking
Looking like a snitch.
like a rat too. I just don't understand why he would put himself in that situation knowing that one day stuff you said and recorded could be put out there. But here's another thing. It is a lot of these rules that they like to make up when it's somebody they like or when it's somebody they want to defend. To me, from Detroit, and I'm not going to say anything about a street background. I wasn't a street guy, okay? Let's put that on record. But
A lot of these times it's just the makings of a man. It has nothing to do with the streets. It has nothing to do with who's in the streets, who's not in the streets, who's out the streets, blah, blah, blah. It all just goes to show what type of man are you. Because it's a lot of dudes who never gangbang. It's a lot of dudes who are never in criminal activity, but they just know if it's against the wall, I'm not finna tell. It's because I'm a man. It don't got nothing to do with being a street dude. I'm a man. I don't snitch.
what I heard was you don't say nothing. You say, give me my lawyer. I don't know anything. Get me my lawyer. Now it's, well, if you don't put nobody in jail, then that's not snitching.
Yeah, that's definitely not how it works. That's definitely not how it works. The whole, if you don't put nobody in jail thing, no, that's not it, bro. If you told on someone, you told on someone. If you made statements on someone, you made statements on someone, period.
But some people could see you having a long conversation with a police officer eating McDonald's. And look, if you and somebody else did a crime and you go to the street and you tell your mans that you did a crime with, hey, I was sitting in there eating McDonald's with them. They got me a free fish dinner. I talked to them for 2 hours.
A free fish dinner is sick.
But I didn't say nothing.
Snitching for the fish dinner? Wow.
That's going to put you in jail. Do you think the person you did a crime with is going to look at you and feel comfortable like, all right, I 100% believe you didn't say anything about me? And that's the part some of y'all, when y'all defending Young Thug or just defending this snitch stuff, y'all not thinking about. I don't care about who's snitching.
Yeah, Young Thug is clearly a snitch.
I just care about why was Young Thug doing all of this to tear Gunna down. And I do think the Rollo dude made a couple of points, and I don't know about Rollo. Some people tell me he was terrorizing Atlanta too. But it does seem like Young Thug was doing a lot of shady stuff behind the scenes to just go at his quote-unquote enemies.
Oh yeah, that's the Atlanta way. That's the Atlanta way. Backdoor, lying, finessing, learn you to hurt you. Instead of just getting cracking with your enemy and going at him direct, they will play backdoor games and get at you behind closed doors and all that. Oh no, Young Thug handled this situation like a true AT-Tellian, for sure. Young Thug handled this situation like somebody who's truly from Ratlanta, for sure.
You know, some people did feel a certain type of way when he was speaking on Rich Homie Quan after he passed away, and they was like, hold on, bro. It was a time where it seemed like you was happy to see Rich Homie Quan doing bad or falling off. And I'm not saying Rich Homie was broke when he died, none of that, but y'all know what he mean. He had kind of fell out of the hip-hop, you know, mainstream audience. And we know everything about Thug and Lucci. We know everything about Thug and Lil Wayne. He does have a history of playing these industry games, but then wanting to turn around and make it seem like he's this, you know, great guy. And most importantly, like Joe said, he's torn up his stock, his reputation. Remember at one, it was people talking about like Young Thug was a GOAT in Atlanta, and he was one of these people that all of the Atlanta artists looked up to, and he was responsible for a lot of the stuff we see in Atlanta when we talk about Atlanta running hip hop. He was in that conversation. He was kind of in the Future conversation, right? One of these people from Atlanta who is almost unstoppable and so genius and so creative, and nobody saw the vision when he was wearing the dress. He's destroyed all of that. And I think...
Right, you put on a dress for nothing.
I think that's really why I've, in the last couple of videos, made certain statements, because this is a lesson. It's some artists right now who was doing incredible numbers 1 or 2, maybe 3 years ago, and they from Atlanta. But look what they doing now. But people don't talk about it. And it's not even really just from Atlanta. It's the whole industry in general.
Yeah, because Lil Baby fell all the way off. Lil Baby fell off for it, big dog.
It's a lot of people who have basically fell off. And I'm not saying they broke, but you just ask yourself, why did you stop caring about your brand? And on some personal stuff, I do think Young Thug is jealous of his girl. And I personally think Mariah the Scientist, for her career, she need to get away from him and go make a
Young Thug being jealous of his girl, barnacles.
fire album talking about him. I know that sound dirty, but I think that's the best decision she need to make for her career. You gotta make some tough decisions to make it in this industry. So don't hear me say that about Mariah the Scientist and be like, oh, you a certain type of dude. If y'all knew the truth about y'all favorite artists, if y'all knew the truth about the people y'all think is so stand up, y'all would be in the same boat I am, which is like, bro, whatever. If you getting your money and you taking care of your family, so be it. And these industry relationships, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to turn into anything real anyway. But at the same time, when you Young Thug and you got a valuable asset like Gunna, destroying that when you know you've done maybe 10 times worse is idiotic. Destroying that relationship, if he would have just put his arm around Gunna, he didn't even have to do no features. If he would have said, hey, bro, we still got love for bro. Like, he really didn't have to say that. If he just wasn't going at Gunna so hard, people could speculate that they were still cool. And the success that Gunna is having would just kind of wash off onto him. Even if he just talked about Gunna in a way that was just about music, The music is really good. Shout out to him. He don't have to say nothing personally about him. He don't have to say nothing like we friends. Just strictly talk about the business of Gunna. He would be enjoying a little bit of this success on himself. And at least people could say, like, even if the conversation was, we know Thug don't agree with what Gunna did, but at the same time, shout out to Thug for not getting out of jail and doing stupid stuff. But instead, he get out of jail and he tweeting about rats all day. Bro, you got a badass female, all the money in the world, you got kids. Like, we could talk about him putting his probation in jeopardy. We could talk about him being a father. That's where I'm coming from. He just looks so stupid. And yeah, maybe Joe was right. He do need somebody like Kevin Lyles. But to me, Young Thug pushing 40. You shouldn't need a grown-ass man to tell you how to be a grown man. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this. Shout out to the pod. Like the video and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Peace.
All right, man. We're about to the next one. Y'all know to the left. Y'all know the rest. Of course, it's free. Avenue Angel. Till he's free. We go.
Listen, bro. Wait.
60 bands on my name. How many shots to the center of a freak, nigga? 3 in his ass, lick his stomach, smell his pink, nigga. They throwing shots, time to see if them pussy niggas can take it. The nigga whack is a snitch and the jolly niggas are rapists. See, Lush was on to something, tried to act like it was nothing. Said you ain't know that freaky ass taker you was frontin'. Munchie ain't fucking with you and Spider-Loc ain't gon' save you. If you want it, you gon' take it. Stop the freaky ass behaviors. Let's get straight to the point, see we ain't gotta wait for later. Nigga with your last name kidnapped that girl before he raped her. Said the moms of gang members don't deserve no piece of prayers. When General Butt naked, the kid Tesher is your savior. You ain't gotta stall me out, cause I ain't asking for no favors. Get it cracking right now, we ain't gotta wait for later. Walked into your own building, heard my voice and then you ducked away. Was humble like a bitch, cause you a hoe, stay in your fucking place. That nigga whack and slut and pathetic, Flacco's a fucking lame. Whack ain't come outside because he hiding from his fucking gang. Talking like you tough when niggas spitting in your fucking face. T-Row didn't quit, we wouldn't even know your fucking name. Whack in front of Adam, but Adam is how he do you. See, Flacco lied on me and then Whack told me to sue you. Treated Whack like a bitch, you should've seen it, it was beautiful. Now every single week that nigga jolly on my pupil. Is it Fred or is it Frederick? Is it Dave or is it David? All thighs on me. Flock of belly, now you famous. Type of creep nigga is you. How are you and Dave related? Nigga, no means no. You should've told him not to take it. I'm really in the field, you niggas stuck inside the matrix. From BET to the Knicks, down in Compton where your face is. That nigga real jolly got some freaky ass cases. Tryna fake fight Lush cause Adam wanted you to face. You wanna be like academics, making videos like point and shoot. You and Dave the same ass lane, we know the fucking truth. Brick ain't say this shit is a play, cause he don't fuck with you. He not gon' get involved when them real shooters come for you. If you grew up in the land, them thirsties, they would've humbled you. Grew up with them lions, I promise they would've hunted you. I get disrespectful, the next time I'ma punish you. You dirty fat bitch, I swear to God I see the bum in you. Niggas say they shooters till it's time to bring them guns out. Loose can't read and Whack lost his wife to Clubhouse. Treat Whack like a bitch, mark him out before he snitch again. Flocko, when I see you, I'ma show you the type of bitch you is. Niggas say they see me, they pullin' blick out. I promise that this Glock can make you sit down. Drum with a cooler, one for you, one for your brother. Wrap the string around the mop, sound like your dumb ass when you stutter. Swear to God, nigga.
Wait. Hear me out though, right? Pause. Wait, bro, wait. Again, wait though. Just right, Joe, right? Wait though, right? I do want to.